This is Our Lives. I'm Gwen Edwards. The greater Bridgeport branch of the NAACP is fighting for justice on many levels, and we're going to speak to the branch president today. The Reverend D. Stanley Lord is president of the Bridgeport branch of the NAACP. We want to thank you so much for joining us.
It's good to see you.
Let's talk about the fight for environmental justice.
That's one of our new areas that the Greater Bridgeport branch is embarking on, being more concerned of how our environment affects our people. It is in our area and our communities where we have the smokestacks, where we have the highways, and those types of areas always affect us. We have the highest concentration of pollutants, where our community has a high rate of asthma and other health disparities. And one thing that we learned in 2020 is how the coronavirus affected us, and it showed those disparities within our communities.
Let's talk about the pursuit of justice when it comes to more funding for mental health care.
That has been a really issue within this state, that Governor Lamont and his budget is not providing enough counseling. We only have, 2 clinicians within Bridgeport for the size of the level of number of clients in that area. We don't have the funding that is needed to be able to address and help those who are in need, especially with our mental health patients.
And currently there's a search for a new police chief. What involvement does the Bridgeport branch of the NAACP have in this search, and what are you expecting of the new police chief?
First of all, we need a qualified chief. That's first and foremost. The chief we presently have is not qualified. The chief that had to leave wasn't qualified. So that's what we need most importantly, is someone who was college educated and knows how to provide leadership for the police officers in which they're in command of. One of our recommendations is to bring, say, a social worker instead of a police officer to some of these calls, someone who's having some mental issues, where a social worker will be able to help them and get the services that they need.